Hello, welcome to my channel. And this video, I will walk through how we can create a character, a hero character from C++, and we will add a mesh on it. So yeah. So before we start, maybe make sure you install Visual Studio 2019, and you can go to this page to download the Visual Studio and I think use community one is good enough. And because 2019 is free, so I use it. So you can see here the purple one. I already installed it. And also, of course, you need to install Unreal Engine. So go to their homepage, and there you will see there is a download button here. And after you install it, you will get a launcher, and you double click your launcher, and go to the engine and the library. You can install your Unreal Engine. So we use 4.27.2 here, so make sure you install the right version. So like in this one, you can scroll down. Oops. So scroll down a bit to select 4.27, and you just click the install. So after that, we can launch the Unreal Engine from here or from the desktop. So let me close the browser. Okay, so after you install your Visual Studio and Unreal 4.27.2, so we launch our engine by double click this shortcut. Okay, so we select again, right? Next, and there's a lot of template based on what kind of game you want to make. But to here, although you can see there's a first-person shooter, but to us, I try to show you more detail, and we try to build our hero character from scratch. So I select blank. And we choose C++, and we select no starter content. You will keep these scenes clean, and you choose a location to save your project. So to me, you can save any place, and name your project name. So basically, here we will put the game name here, and since my channel called Unreal Kevin, so I just put ULK and the shooter. Maybe the hero is for shooter game. So this is my game name, ULK shooter, and create. Great. Yeah, we just create our demo project. And the new plugins are available here. We dismiss, and you can see it bring up the Visual Studio 2019 automatically. And yeah, let's back to editor first. So you can see here there's a small icon here. Click it. The left side, the left panel, is the file structure for this editor, and the right side is the content of this folder. So here you can see there's a developers folder under the content. I don't think we need them, so let me delete it. Okay, so the content folder is let you put all your stuff here, and you can the new folder, and then name the folder to make your project much more organized. So basically the left side the folder structure hierarchy here, and this is the content of this folder. And let's create our first class. Oh, before that, let me show you what we have right now. You can see here, there's a source folder, and open. This is a project. Like again, we just create and you expand it. You will see we have a shooter.cpp.h and the shooter game mode base and .cpp. So those 4 files are automatically created by the engine. Okay, so yeah, let's create our first class. Okay, so we back to editor and create our C++ class. You go through file, new C++ class, and here it will show those class, but those class are just like a popular class, so it's not it's not show all the class here. So if you want to show all the class, you need to click this one, and it will show all the class, and it allows us to search the class we want. So I will prefer to use this way to create our class, because in the future we will create our own class, and if we trying to inherit our own customized class, you can't find those customized class here, because those class just like a popular class. So yeah, okay. So but these two for the character class we're going to create is the same. So you can click character class here and next, or you can show all the class and find a character. Let's see. Yeah, here it is. So yeah, pretty much is the same thing. Before I click on next, here we can see our parent class is Pawn. So Pawn class and the character class is inherent from a Pawn class, which means depends on what the purpose you want to do right now. Because we are trying to create a character, it's like a human character, like soldier or a hero character. He's basically is a human-ish character. So we will use character as our parent class, because Unreal already built lots of things for a character. Maybe, for example, it has movement component, it has camera, it has some useful features based on the experience Unreal engine or the community they have. So based on that, they build lots of good things inside this character. So if we inherit from that, we can take those benefits and save our time to develop our own character. So, but if you are trying to build a bird or maybe build some other creature, it's not like a human-ish stuff, we also can inherit from the Pawn class. So yeah, here we create character, and this is a character name. No, sorry, this is a class name. So since we call K is for Kevin. So if you don't like it, you can name anything. But we can. But I think maybe just put a K first to make sure we can have the same same page. Okay. So here it also show where the file they're trying to save. It will create a kcharacter.h and kcharacter.cpp for us. So yep, let's create one. This is a class. Okay, so right now you click the Visual Studio, just click reload. Oh, because the Visual Studio file, there's some new file comes in. Just let it reload. Okay, so now you see the K character .h and .cpp shows here. Okay, so right now we are seeing the character .h and you can see we inherit from the character. And you will say why there's a capital A here. So this is A means this character is inherent from the actor class. And so you put A before your class name. So this is the rule from Unreal. Okay, and yeah, so right now the next step we want to do is okay, show you how we compile our C++ code. So before we compile C++ code, we need to close our editor. Okay, let's say we modify something. This is a character.cpp. This is .h. Let's say I modify something. Okay, maybe I modify this. I change this to false. Okay, then let me close those unnecessary windows. Okay, here, yeah, like I said, I modify something from our C++ code and I try to see the result in editor. So you close your editor first and do your modify and you can press Ctrl and F5 together, or you can go here to click this one, start without debugging. So let me just press Ctrl F5 and you start to compile. And you can see build success. Then you will start the editor for us directly. So which means now this editor has our change here, or has our change. Okay, then you can do some stuff here to make sure all the changes you want. Okay, so and right now you can see there's a content folder here, and they created the Unreal create a developers folder for us, but I don't think we need that, so let me delete it. Okay, so here is a because you can see content folder on the left, and the right hand side is the things under the content folder, but obviously there's nothing here, so we can create a new folder called here, right? Because we were trying to organize our project, so we better have different folder to put different kind of assets or blueprint, or maybe your demo file to different folder will help us to understanding quickly what this project goes, and we can find things much easier. So I create a character. So the next step, remember we just created a C++ class called, the name is K character. Now we're trying to create a blueprint for K character in the editor. So what is this mean? Okay, let me show you what we are going to do. Okay. So what we're doing right now, so I want to go through this diagram to explain the relation between the C++ class and the Unreal editor. So so this is the human's eyes, which means your eyes and my eyes, and we can see the Unreal editor, right? Just like we see this editor right now. Okay, so we see the editor. So here is top, and to the bottom. Okay, we see the editor, and we can do lots of things in the editor. But to the end, this editor will call the function to the C++. So Unreal has C++ engine and its library. So which means no matter what, no matter what kind of things you did in the Unreal editor, you need a C++ code to support it, right? Okay, of course, they call the C++ and the C++ will call the hardware, the GPU, the CPU, do the things you want. So, okay, and right now what we just did is we create a K character in C++. So back to our diagram, we create a K character class here. Okay. Yep. So K character class belongs to C++ class. And remember, I just said if we try to doing something, if we try to doing something in the editor, we need C++ support. But how is support? Which means we need something in the editor side, and the things, we don't know what is the thing yet, but the things can inherit the K character class, but also exists in the Unreal editor side, not C++ side, right? So what is that? That is blueprint. Okay, so Unreal has this type called blueprint. Okay. So the blueprint is the type of object that can let people select their parent class and their inheritance from C++. So, which means if we implement lots of a feature in our K character class and we try to bring those features into the editor, we need a blueprint as a child class of the K character. So, which means again, we will create a child class called K. Yep. So we will create a K character underscore BP class here, and when we create this blueprint object, it will allow, or you can say, you will ask us who will be our parent class. At that moment, we will select our K character class, and because the BP one, the blueprint one, is a child, so naturally you will inherit all the features we create in a C++. And so it's obvious after we have the blueprint one, so we can do lots of things in the Unreal Engine. So, and also, if we create something new in C++, after you compile and relaunch your editor, you will see the update shows up in the blueprint because the BP one is a child. Okay. So we are going to create our blueprint character. So go to your editor and go to your character folder and right click, you click the blueprint class and select all class, and remember back to our diagram. Right now we're trying to create a character BP. The parent class is our C++ K character class. Okay, so let's get back here. So K character class, and there you can see our because you can see here it asks us to pick a parent class, so we pick a K character. So press select, and we just rename it. Oh, rename, and the underscore BP, which means it's a blueprint, and save all. Yeah, save. Okay, then double click this blueprint, open it up, and it will open a new window, but I would like to drag it into our editor. So yeah, and you can see the left side. This is our K character BP, and in the right hand side, the top one, you can see the parent class is K character, and to prove that if you click it, you will bring up the Visual Studio directly. So now you know what's going on here and why we need to create a blueprint. So yeah, and you can see this is what I mentioned. They provide a character movement stuff for our character, and they provide a capsule component to let us can do the collision and the arrow, where's it from, and here's the important thing is the mesh. It provides a mesh feature here to let us assign a mesh to our hero character. So yeah, so next things, let's download some model from the marketing place.